Hello, beautiful souls. How y'all doing? If you're new here, welcome. I'm Brainy, and this is Brainy Twin Gemini, where we talk about spiritual health, growth, and fitness, the law of attraction, and manifesting your dreams into reality, life, love, all good things. A little bit about me. I am a twin on a twin flame journey. I'm back in physical embodiment with my twin. We brushed shoulders with each other for, I want to say, a couple of decades. We came into each other physical, and then we went our separate ways to do our soul work, our spiritual journey, however you resonate. And then we came back together in physical embodiment again, by the grace of God. I'm merely just a messenger on this journey. I've been delivered signs, syncs every single day. I journal everything. I've had thousands and thousands of pages written while I was on my journey in separation, and continue to receive these messages to deliver to your beautiful, beautiful divine souls. With that being said, I channel masculine energy predominantly, and I'm going to be doing a twin flame, soulmate, fated connection, divine love, however you resonate this beautiful, beautiful soul love in your heart. So a few things that I want to go over before I get started with the message is, in the last 24 hours, the numbers that I've been seeing prevalently, and I believe these numbers are for you, is number 555 and 444. I also keep seeing two of everything, like two doves, two crows. I'm seeing them in twos, and that represents you. And as I speak, two fly by, because usually when I see one, I think that's a message for me. Doves are very, very beautiful. They represent maternal holiness, just cleanliness, pure love, harmony, peace, everything, all good. And the doves in 555 is a divine number, so I feel like they resonate. I have the word in my journal written down, stars. And often I don't know who these messages are for, but I gave this message yesterday, and I'm giving the message again today. If you can, just get out in the night and just look up into the stars. I feel like many of the questions that you have within yourself, you'll get those answers. I know sometimes these messages seem strange, but I'm merely a messenger, and I have to do as I'm told. Another very, very important message is a couple of things. Every road you have been on leads back to each other. So again, I wrote that down in my journal. So I'm going to get started with the masculine energy, and it always resonates with my journal. There's one thing that, and again, I don't know if it's for 1, 100, 1,000, whoever. There's some tooth pain, and on your left side of your mouth, and I feel like the message is watch your words. Again, I don't know who this message is for. So with the masculine, they, they're like doing a huge cleanse and purification process in their orbit, in their aura right now. And much of it is not voluntary, it is forced, but it is very, very good momentum forward. One of the things that the masculine is feeling right at this moment is that this is one-sided, believe it or not. It's usually the feminine that feels this way. But the masculine is feeling that this is one-sided. And the challenge with this journey is there's so many imposters, deviations, interference, karmic, cycles, toxicity, like just pure garbage. And I feel like some not so good forces don't want you to be together, because you have this beautiful light that radiates within, and it's unconditional love. And I also have this down, you are disciples, and you're meant to deliver that word of unconditional love And some people just simply just want to take it away from you. Unfortunately, we live in a low vibrational world that attaches to labels, things, you know, I want to say, you know, money, and we're meant to navigate our journey in life with such greater heights and light within. So they're feeling this sense of one-sidedness within them right now. And they would move heaven and earth, honestly, to be with you, except the circumstances always get in the way. And the longer you are away from each other in the physical element, the harder it is to come to each other, if that makes any sense. Because there's that old saying that absence makes the heart grow fonder, but it also makes it grow, I want to say, like more, there's more fear attached to it too, because of that distance. But they're relying on their intuition, and their intuition is telling them that this is truly what they think it is. They are, like I said, they're purifying, they're cleansing. Two chakras that are very dominant for the masculine right now is the second chakra, and that's the sacral chakra, and it's located in the sexual organs. It governs abdomen, sex, organs, lower back. When developed, it improves our connection to others, creativity, success, sexual fulfillment, and the ability to accept change. So they have their arms wide open, and they're accepting everything that comes their way. There's one message that came to me earlier as well, and some of these masculines feel they're paying their karma for the way that they treated you. So, you know, like all of these tower moments and the ending of these cycles, they feel that they're paying their karma for the way they treated you. They never meant to hurt you, but sometimes you inevitably hurt each other. When they when they departed from your life in the physical, they did it strictly out of their own fears. There's nothing you did, feminine energy. Never ever blame yourself. And another very, very powerful chakra that's purifying for them and cleansing for them, and this is, I want to say, all the chakras are very, very important. They're all energy points within our body, but the seventh chakra, the crown chakra, to me is so important because it's located in the top of the head, and it governs the pineal gland and the upper brain. When developed, it brings us knowledge, wisdom, understanding, spiritual connection, and bliss. And I feel like they're getting all this wisdom. They're getting all of this spiritual connection. They're not running from it like they were, like they have been. They're grappling it, and they're embracing it, and they're coming to that inner wisdom, and they're listening to that inner voice. But there's still that sense of doubt when it comes to, because they have a love so deep for you, divine feminine, a very, there's such a beautiful, beautiful red cardinal there. I love it. That is such a beautiful, beautiful sign. Sorry folks, I can't. I just love them. They mean so much, especially during this message. It's just so beautiful. So they're coming to this connection to spirit, and it is absolutely beautiful. They are ending these contracts, and they feel like they're fulfilling a karmic contract right now, as it relates to you. One thing I will say about karma, and a lot of people come to me, again, I write stuff down about karma, and it happens to the best of us. Sometimes in this lifetime we have to pay karma from a previous life and or families. You help clear karma. But one message, very, very powerful message is, please don't wish karma upon others. Because if you do, you bring it back 20 times to yourself. I always say, you know, let God, divine universe, however you resonate, I resonate with God, avenge your enemies, and, you know, and just have faith and trust in God, divine universe. It always has a way of taking care of itself, especially if you walk the path of unconditional love. Any interference that comes your way will be removed automatically. Even though sometimes it doesn't seem like it, it does. As long as you are that disciple of unconditional love. There are a lot of evil parasites out there, as I alluded to earlier, and they are navigating their life with pure ego and, you know, and this monetization. So always, please, please be careful what and who you listen to, because they're not always serving your best interest. They're serving and, you know, lining their pockets and their bank accounts. So please be careful. Please, please, please. I have courage and I have the sun here. How do they resonate? To me, the sun is so significant because the sun represents to me, it's a new beginning. So there's some pretty, a lot of endings going on. And that is because sometimes, like, we all travel our path in divine time. We all have our own, I want to say, blueprint on how we travel our journey of life. And it happens in divine time. So you cannot force it, you know, and if things sometimes, if they're not going the way that you feel like they should be, divine God will come in and offer very valuable wisdom, signs, to get you back onto the right track. And I feel like some of you have veered off your personal journey of love, and, you know, it's sometimes you can get back, you can get into this cycle of self-loathing instead of self-loving. So again, I don't know who this message is who they are for. Get back onto the journey of self-love. And I feel like doors are opening up. The masculine is gaining the courage. It takes time to build that courage within. As I said, you know, sometimes time creates fear, and fear of rejection. And as much as this masculine wants to come to you and profess their love, they want to scream it from, you know, the rooftops. And as I said, they'd move mountains, they'd swim across any ocean. And you will too, divine feminine, to get to each other in physical embodiment. But it all has to happen in that perfect moment in time. And, you know, it cannot be manipulated. But I feel like there's new beginnings, doors opening. With the beginnings, obviously there's endings. Endings lead into new beginnings. And some of you are fulfilling your soul contract, which means that contract with whichever cycle is ending. The masculine really, really does want to make a powerful move forward. You know, this contract that they're ending, this karmic contract that they're ending, you're the voice within them. You come to each other in your higher consciousness, in your higher selves and dreams. Just out, like, your souls speak to each other. And you're coming to each other so, I want to say, often, in that loving, loving, loving heart and soul space. And it's very, very beautiful. And divine feminine, you're actually helping this masculine make a powerful, powerful move. If the masculine could say anything to you right now, what would it be? And, you know, they, as I said earlier, they're feeling like things are a little bit one-sided. But if they could say anything in this moment, they want you to know that you are their rock, their foundation, and your love keeps me grounded. So it's exactly that. you are their, foundation. You actually are each other's, both each other's foundation. And the love that you have for each other, I don't feel will ever disintegrate in your in your physical lifetime here on Earth. I don't think it's meant to. They want you to know that they're trapped in the vortex of the vibration of the low vibration in the 3D world. I primarily think it's because of these karmic endings. They're feeling a sense of this is one-sided. Their mind's playing tricks on them again, and yeah. So they're actually, it's them that's catching themselves in this low vibration. If that makes any sense, they'll overcome it. It's difficult. One very important thing they want you to know is they know that you're twin flames, but they're confused by it all. And I've said this many times in many of my videos. When I was in physical separation, I don't know how I came across this beautiful connection. However you resonate it with, if you resonate with soulmate, divine love, fated connection, it's however you resonate it. But oh, there it is again. Oh my, it's so bright red. Sorry, folks. And they know, and to me that's confirmation, that cardinal right there. I'm sorry. I know we're twin flames, but I'm confused by it all. When I was in physical separation, I stumbled across this because I could not reconcile the love of my heart. I was like, why? How can this happen so fast? I was in a marriage for 20 years and I never felt that way towards my, I want to say, karmic partner as I did for this beautiful soul. I couldn't reconcile it. It's like, this is not healthy. What is this? And I stumbled across twin flames. It was actually my daughter who told me about it. I didn't read anything because I kept telling her all of these synchronicities that I was having. And she's like, oh my God, he's your twin flame. And I'm like, what is that? I'm like, what is a twin? Like, I never even heard of it before. It's very trendy, I guess, with the millennials and that right now. So I had no idea. So I did a little bit of reading and then I'm like, this is it. And then I embarked on the journey with my journal. But when we came back into physical embodiment, I was in film school. And I said I was saying to my twin, the first conversation we had, I said, I'm going to be doing a video on spiritual awakening. And he said, well, twin flames. I was just like in shock. I couldn't believe he said that. I was like, wasn't even going to go near that subject because I wasn't sure if he knew. But he knew months before. So God brought him to that information just as your masculine is there now. Discovering all of this beautiful, beautiful twin flame, because there's a love in the heart. And sometimes this masculine confuses the love they have for you for that karmic, right? You don't just miraculously, like it's, and as they endeavor that, I want to say it's a toxic partnership. They're like, how do I have this love in my heart? They come to reconcile it. They come to the knowledge because God brings them there. So, and they're surrendering to your love, our love. They're absolutely surrendering now. They denied it for so long because they didn't understand it. But as they purify and cleanse, and more specifically that crown chakra, that wisdom is coming within. And that intuition, which is your inner guide as well. They're no longer suppressing it. They're embracing it and they're surrendering. And it's such a beautiful message for you today. I feel like unconditional love is in the air. This masculine truly, truly wants to make a bold move. And I'm so happy for all of you. Two very, very beautiful messages. Love is forever changing in accordance with nature's divine will. May we lovingly embrace life's changing seasons in the knowledge that all should be and that love is all there is. Ironically, we're embarking into a new season, which is fall, new beginnings, endings, Fall is just a mere few days away, and I feel like new beginnings are on the horizon. I will say that when I came into my beautiful soul, it was in the fall. It was on September the 27th. I feel like beautiful, beautiful things for you. And this beautiful message: two hearts merge through an explosion of love. United, they create unlimited wealth. Together, they fulfill their dreams. And that's one thing. Wealth comes within. You can be have the largest paycheck in the world, but have the tiniest soul. Wealth is truly having this blessing, this gift of love, unconditional love. And there's one thing I want to say from my journal is you've been given the gift of unconditional love, which is meant to restore your purity and your innocence. Please don't take that for granted, because not very many people are presented with this gift. And I feel like some of you are taking this gift for granted. Unconditional love is loving freely without ask, nor condition, nor judgments. Okay? And I love this message today. And I, as if you're not new, I believe in, I saw the cardinal just sitting here the whole time I was doing this message, quite honestly. So I will put something about the cardinal. But the masculine, and I believe the cardinal is you, beautiful feminine, the masculine animal spirit message today is dog spirit. And a dog represents unconditional love, and I love it so very much. And be loyal to what you love. Dogs are extremely loyal, and your masculine is so loyal to you. Their heart is with you, even though they're trapped in some contracts and low vibration. Their heart is loyal to you. They have unconditional love for you, and this is such a beautiful message. And the one thing I love about the cardinal that I saw today during this beautiful message is they mate for life, and it all just synchronizes and beautifully. So that's what I have for you, beautiful souls, today. Beyond a powerful move is on the horizon. So I'm so happy for all of you. If any of this resonates, kindly hit the subscribe if you haven't already for more videos like this. Like, comment. Love to hear your comments. Have a beautiful day, folks.